today's short video is going to be about my consultant incentive system that I run for all the girls in my Generation Zero. So for those of you with other companies, Generation Zero with my company basically just means those girls in my first line. I don't have another leader between myself and them. So any of those girls, whether I recruited them or not, if they don't have another leader in between me and them, they're all considered the same part of my Generation Zero, and they all are a part of this incentive program that I run throughout the year. At the beginning of the year, I sent everybody in my Generation Zero this postcard of information on what they could do to earn incentives throughout the year. And every new girl that joins throughout the year gets that as well. And with it, they get this little lanyard with my team logo in 2017 on it, and I attach a little ID badge with their name and, you know, the team logo and the word consultants on it. And they get that with this postcard telling them what they need to do to earn pins, buttons, whatever you want to call them, that they can then pin onto their lanyard that they got. And so if you're a direct sales leader, you know that you want to recognize behavior that you want repeated. So I have 6 different criteria on here that they can earn pins for, and that is being first, second, or third place in sales in my Generation Zero, having a party over $1,000 in that month, adding a new recruit, holding 3 or more parties in the month, submitting $1,500 or more in personal volume or sales, and any promotions that they achieve. So promoting to senior consultant or higher within my Generation Zero. And so I make a pin button for any of those acts. And then I've got these little postcards that I pin their button onto. And then again, the idea is that they can attach them to this lanyard and kind of see a whole record of their accomplishments as they fill this up with pins throughout the year. So there's a different postcard. They all look the same. Again, it's all part of my branding. I'm really big on branding everything similarly. So everything that leaves my office for a certain group of people is all going to look really, really similar. So congrats on being one of the top sellers. This goes to the top 3 people, the top 3 in PV. Congrats on submitting 3 or more parties. You're a party animal. Congrats on having $1,500 or more in personal volume for the month. The You Go Girl one is for girls that had one of the $1,000 parties. And then the congrats on building your dream team is for anybody that's recruited. And so these girls can collect these postcards throughout the year. And anytime they want, each of those little buttons that they've earned is redeemable. And I put that in quotes because they don't actually have to send them back to me. They can keep buttons, but it's redeemable for $5 in product credit. And the reason that it's redeemable for product credit is that I want them to always be having an opportunity to get new products in their hands. And that's sales that I can turn in myself and get PV on, right? So I'm rewarding them, but it's slightly less coming out of my pocket because I'm still getting paid commission on it and that sort of thing. And they have the option to redeem whenever they want. If they've collected it throughout the year and they haven't redeemed it, I send out a reminder, usually at the beginning of January, saying, hey, way to go, you've earned X number of dollars in product credit, let me know how you'd like to redeem it. And there's always a deadline for redemption. So for 2017, they have to redeem by the end of February of 2018. So they have, you know, that extra 2 months, so it lets them get stuff from the new catalog and that sort of thing. So that's my system. I just wanted to share that. I hope it helps somebody. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks.